And we're going to start with 4-year Varsity Award winners. Wrestling, Alec Viduya, Tyce Freije, Sam Slivka, and Brayden Lowery. In our major award winners, we have about a dozen of those tonight, so bear with us here. Our first one is the Dave and Angie Toner Sportsmanship Award, which was started 4 years ago. Dave and Angie were longtime athletic administrators at Roncalli, and they shaped many lives along the way. Positive sportsmanship was a priority and expectation for RHS student athletes, fans, coaches, and visitors from other schools. Tonight we have 5 finalists for the Toner Sportsmanship Award. Our finalists are Tyce Freije, Brayden Lowery, Elizabeth Origer, Garrett Simmerman, and Ariana Walker. We actually have 2 Sportsmanship Award winners. This is a big deal. Sportsmanship is a big deal. So we actually have 2 winners, a female and a male winner. Our next Sportsmanship Award winner is described by his coach as extremely humble in everything he does. It is very rare to find such a tough competitor that is filled with compassion for the sport, as well as honor and respect towards his opponents. Coach McClurg added, with these qualities, he is a true sportsman, and he builds up our team morale. Since I have met this young man, he has always shown discipline, even in tough situations, and found ways to persevere by handling life with respect for himself, his opponents, his teammates, his school community, his family, and his faith in God. Our winner brought home a state wrestling championship a few months ago in dramatic fashion. He is truly a champion on and off the mat. An example of his genuine humbleness would be his post-match interview from the state finals. He spent the majority of the interview talking about the greatness of his opponent, and he wrapped up the interview talking about how much he loves the Roncalli Rebels. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Dave and Angie Toner Sportsmanship Award winner.
26 comes to us from the Rebels of Roncalli High School. Welcome, please, Brayden Lowery. At 126, Rio and Lowery.
I don't think there's any points yet, but he's getting, if he can tie the ankle up, he did it. Lowery with the takedown, 6 seconds left. Oh my goodness.
What an exchange. What a match. What a comeback, Brayden Lowery. You're watching the Indiana Wrestling State Championships on the Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance IHSAA Champions Network. Brayden Lowery, 126 champion for the Roncalli Rebels.
With a flair for the dramatic that was befitting of a senior who was down to the last few seconds of his last high school match, your winner and state champion at 126 is Roncalli High School's Brayden Lowery.
Before we get to the mat for the...
Congratulations, Brayden Lowery, on winning the Roncalli Athletic Sportsmanship Award. You are very deserving of this award because of how much you love to compete in the sport, how you live your life right both on and off the mat, the deep, deep care you have for your teammates, and the ultimate respect that you always have for your opponent, either win or lose. Winning the Sportsmanship Award in the same year that you won a state championship, I think just speaks volumes about your character, and we're so excited to watch you do big things down the road at the University of Indianapolis.
Our most outstanding male mental attitude, we had a lot of nominees, and we have several finalists for this award this year. Again, most outstanding male mental attitude award. We actually had a tie for the 2 winners. But our nominees were David Clayton, Tyce Freije, Joe Gantner, Sam George, Brayden Lowery, Chuck McGinsey, Garrett Simmerman, and Joe Sizemore. Our most outstanding male scholar athletes. Again, another load of field here. We had multiple nominations. We've got 7 finalists here for our most outstanding male scholar athlete. Our nominees are Sammy Ball for baseball and football, Ryan Flick, cross country and track, Will Hawkins, boys swimming, Aiden Looney, basketball and track and field, Brayden Lowery, wrestling, Luke Poole, golf, and Alec Viduya, wrestling. Our final award of the night, our Most Outstanding Male Athlete of the Year. We have 3 finalists for this. It came down to Brayden Lowery from wrestling, Aiden Newitt from soccer, and Alec Viduya from wrestling. Tonight's 2020 Most Outstanding Male Athlete finished his storybook Rebel wrestling career as an undefeated state wrestling champion. With a state wrestling championship under his belt from his freshman year as well, he became the school's first 2-time individual state champion. He is one of 4 wrestlers in state history to win bookend freshman and senior state titles. He is a 4-time conference, 2-time Marion County, 4-time sectional, 4-time regional, and 3-time semi-state champion. He was a 4-time IHSA state wrestling placer with finishes of obviously 1st, 4th, 2nd, and 1st again. Recently, he was just honored as a USA Wrestling Scholastic All-American. His high school wrestling resume will leave him not only as one of the best wrestlers in Roncalli history, but all of Indiana high school wrestling history. Additionally, our winner is very humble about his academics in the same way he was about his wrestling. His GPA, SAT, and ACT scores and his acceptance into the United States Air Force Academy speaks for itself. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 Most Outstanding Male Athlete.
At 145 pounds tonight for the Rebels of Roncalli High School. Finishing a senior season, which now seems to have made him a fixture at the state tournament. Welcome, please, Alec Viduya.
That's a sudden victory right here. If anyone scores in the first minute of overtime, match is over. If it remains tied or no one scores, and then we have 2 30-second periods, and if it still remains tied, then we go to ultimate tiebreaker. Viduya is shooting in. He's trying to get that score for a sudden victory. Now he's got the single.
Yep, good knee pull single there from his underhook. But again,
there's 2-point takedown.
State title.
And that's it. What a spirited battle by Juwan Anderson against a very accomplished wrestler in Alec Viduya. You're watching the Indiana Wrestling State Championships on the Indiana Forward.
Pretty spectacular and pretty special high school career for this year's champion. It's his 4th trip to the state, his 4th time on the state podium as a place winner. It's his 2nd time at the top of the state podium as a place winner and a champion. It's the completion of an undefeated senior season and his last step before he goes on to be an Air Force Falcon. What a night, what a season, what a career, what a wrestler. Roncalli's Alec Viduya.
Congratulations, Alec Viduya, on being selected as Roncalli's Male Athlete of the Year. We've been acquainted for many years now, and it's been so cool this year to watch all of your hard work pay off in this year's senior season. Your undefeated climb back to the top of the heap at the state finals this year to join an elite group of 2-time Indiana state champions was super special and a spectacular way to end your career. Mr. Kevin Whitehead, the PA announcer at the state finals, said it best. What a night, what a season, what a career, what a wrestler, Roncalli's Alec Viduya. Alec V, I'm so excited to watch you go on and do big things at the United States Air Force Academy.